welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. It's currently so sunny outside today. It's Saturday afternoon. Sam is outside at the moment. He's just got back from golf and he's working on the extension. I think he's going to be doing some of the fascias and a bit on the roof as well, I believe. I will film some of that in a short while, but I just thought I'd have a bit of a catch up with you because renovation work has resumed now and we are back on it again. So firstly, we have been working on getting some more kitchen quotes. We've got 2 more that we are waiting to hear back on, but it's actually been quite nice being able to go to different places and retrieve some quotes because everybody views things in different ways and we've learned a lot of different things along the way with regards to like the design of the kitchen. So yeah, it's given us a lot to think about. We'll need to make our minds up within the next couple of weeks once the wall is knocked through, because we then need to get the surveyor out and the kitchen ordered, ready for delivery around sort of September, October time. So we are on quite a tight schedule. So now that we've got all these plans put in place, fingers crossed it will go smoothly. I know things get delayed here and there, but we are hoping to stick to our schedule as much as we possibly can. I have got some samples downstairs of the render colours to choose from, so I will show you that in a second because we've got to decide exactly what colour we want outside. Whilst I'm on the topic of rendering, before that gets done, the windows and doors need to be fitted. So Sam has given the rendering guy a date as to when the windows and doors are going to get fitted, so fingers crossed he's going to come back with an available date that he's got so that he can come and get that done once we've fitted all of those bits. Now Sam did bring the bifold doors and one of the windows back home this week because we had them delivered to work, so that's a really exciting next step for us. And also the skylight to go into the roof is being delivered this upcoming Wednesday as well. So fingers crossed, by potentially next weekend we may have a watertight extension, which is crazy to say because it feels like so long ago that we started it all and now we're at a point where we can make it watertight, which means that I can get myself all organised, get the dining room all cleared out into the extension. So we've got a bit more space to work with so that I can put stuff together ready to give off to the British Heart Foundation, which I am going to book a delivery for. At the moment I've been avoiding that because I cannot physically get into my dining room. It's just full of stuff at the moment. There's a lot of furniture in there that needs to go and there's already boxes in there ready to go to charity. I have got the small bedroom to sort out for the nursery and there's quite a bit in there that also needs to go, so I'm going to hopefully move all that into the extension once that's watertight so I can gather everything together ready for them to take that away. Another note, I finally have a wreath for my hallway, thank the Lord. It's taken me so long to find one. I have looked on Etsy and there are beautiful wreaths on Etsy. I've looked online for wreaths, but I've just not found the perfect one. And I came across one of my local shops that I just popped into and just asked if she could make me up a dried flower wreath, and she created the most beautiful piece that I'll be able to keep out all year round. I have got the odd seasonal wreath, so I've got a Christmas one and I also have like a pumpkin sort of autumnal wreath, but I just wanted something that I can have out all year round that I can just switch in and out so that it doesn't look too summery or too wintry. So there are a few different sort of like neutral colours in there, but I'll show you that in a second because yeah, like I say, I'm obsessed with it. I do apologise because obviously it was from a local shop, so I won't be able to tag it down below, but if I can find anything similar online then I will. So I'll take you downstairs and show you that and also give you a bit more of an update as to where I am with the lounge because I'm still faffing around with all the home decor in there, but I think I'm slowly getting there now. But yeah, here is the wreath in all her glory. How beautiful is this? I've got some pinks in there, some purples, a couple of blues with the bunny tails. And yeah, I am literally obsessed. It is slightly off center. I do need to sort the string out, but for £25, can you believe it? And she looks so lovely as she comes through the front door. Now I'm not sure what to use these other pegs for. I don't know whether to hang stuff from there or whether I ought to just leave this as its own standalone piece, but yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I picked it up today and the hallway just smells of beautiful flowers. And now moving on from the wreath into the lounge, I've had a faff around with some of the home decor bits around here. I've now got to the point where I have bought myself another exercise ball. I do have one in the gym for my clients, but this is one that stays in here now. So I will probably be bouncing on that most evenings, but it just sits behind here, which is perfect. Kept out of the way for now. And then this is what the media wall unit is looking like at the moment. So I think I am pretty much there with the home decor bits. As you can see, I haven't put any photos in these frames as of yet. I have put this cute little baby scan photo over in this corner. After announcing it on my previous video, I haven't actually shown you, but this is what baby girl looked like at my 20-week scan. So yeah, I've just got a countdown here that Sam's mum and dad got for us. Apologies, Sam just came in and interrupted me, how rude. But yeah, as I was saying, I've just got this piece here that Sam's mum and dad got for me, and I just think it looks really sweet. And then with regards to the rendering colours, we're not 100% sure what colour we want to go for. Now, we're not choosing from this side. These are just two different rendering systems. These are the colours that we've got to choose from, and at the moment we think that this Portland stone is winning, and I quite like this antique white colour as well. I mean, there is quite a variety to choose from, and I'm not bold enough to go any of these sorts of colours here. So something quite plain and neutral, I think, is what we're going to end up going for. I've just left that here for now so it can remind me to keep looking at it. And then coming across to the other side here, all of this is pretty much the same. If you'd have watched a couple of videos back, I bought this bowl, which I knew would look perfect in the gap that I wanted it for. So this bit here is pretty much all done. And one thing I haven't shown you is the window seat in all its glory. I can't believe it's finally done. Now, it has been here for probably about a month and a half now. My mum came and worked her magic whilst we was away on holiday, but myself and Sam basically just measured inside this bay window here and ordered the foam from a company online. If I can try and find it, I'll tag it down below. And then I went onto a fabric website and ordered this beautiful green soft fabric. And then my mum got to work with her sewing machine and basically just made this beautiful cover for it. Now, I did make sure that I ordered some fabric that could easily be washed, and because the fabric is so soft as well, I can literally just pull up all of the dog hair very easily. That's just the reality of having dogs. But yeah, the dogs absolutely love it. They basically just live in this bay window, stare out at everybody walking by. So it's absolutely perfect and fits in here so nicely. One thing I'm not sure about is if I want to put a couple of cushions in here, but I think that'll probably be a bit too much. Yeah, I'm so happy with it and very grateful that my mum was able to do this for us. Oscar and Rosie currently sat on this sofa here, snoozing away, obviously not helping Sam outside. And then this is the bit that I'm still struggling with a little bit, the coffee table. So we've got a table underneath here that I'm not sure what to put underneath, because we have got to be careful with these two little rascals. And a couple of videos back I did show this coffee table book, which is actually storage, so I have put the remotes in there, but this situation over here is not great because I can't put any flowers here because it's a fire hazard with the candles, so I need to rearrange this bit of decoration. But for the majority of the lounge, we are pretty much there now, and I cannot wait for the extension work to be done so I can pull these awful covers off. And now if I take you outside, I'll give you an update as to where we are out there. I believe Sam may have the radio on, so I'm going to turn that down ever so quickly so I don't get copyrighted before I show you what's been going on out here. So Sam is currently working on putting some of the fascias up, but yeah, this is what the extension is looking like at the moment. Not much has changed since I last updated you, really, apart from the fascia being put on underneath here, which you can't see. Sorry, Sam's just corrected me. This isn't fascia, this is the soffit underneath. I should know better. The fascia bit is the bit that goes on the front there because it's obviously facing out. So yeah, he quickly corrected me there, but this is the fascia. Is that the fascia? So that's the fascia there, which I think Sam's going to put on the front bit now, just to get that finished off before putting the guttering on. Is that correct?
Roof.
The roof on. Oh yeah, yeah, the roof and then the guttering to go over the top. Is there guttering going on the front?
There is.
There is. Right, okay, I know nothing, but yeah. And then here are the bifold doors. So we did go for aluminium black ones in the end. And then inside here, Sam has got the glass. Better keep out of his way or else he'll be telling me off. Yeah, so we've got the glass placed here, and we have got the smaller window here ready to fit. The only one we haven't got yet is the big one. It got delivered damaged, so we are still waiting for that window, but we have got the glass here for it. So yeah, it is all pretty hectic, but it's a work in progress, and I do feel like we have come on quite a lot. I am probably going to go upstairs into this bedroom just to show you the state of the roof at the moment. And this is what the roof is currently looking like from the top. So it's all been boarded now, ready for the rubber roof to go on. Sam is obviously just putting the fascia on over in this corner here before he's then going to do the roof. And then this hole is where the skylight is going to sit on top of. But yeah, I'm not sure what his plans are with regards to getting this done. I think he really wants to make a lot of progress on this afternoon / tomorrow. We are going out for a meal in a few hours time, so we are on a bit of a time schedule. So I think he'll probably end up doing this tomorrow, but I'll keep you updated anyway and show you the progress of it. Sunday morning, the sun is shining, as you can probably see from outside there, and I'm going to be spending most of my time up in this bedroom just trying to film what Sam manages to get done today out here. I think he wants to get the roof laid, and I will probably try and go into detail with regards to what roofing material we're using and stuff, but at this moment in time I have no idea. And the radio's on, so I can't speak over that. I can just see Sam coming back up now because he's just putting a couple more big screws in so that we can make it a little bit more stronger, I suppose. Or going in with this rubber material here. Tuesday today and we are still working on the roof from what we started on Sunday. And yes, I'm going to say we, because I have been helping Sam out quite a bit. There were a couple of things that I couldn't film because Sam needed me on the roof to actually help him stick down the rubber roof in. So there are bits that are probably missing from the fitting of the roof. When he gets back from work, he's going to lead the back wall bit, which is going to be difficult for me to try and film because I've been trying to film everything from the spare room window and he will pretty much be on that wall there. So I may have to climb up the ladders and then just film a little bit of him doing that. We have got the SkyPod being delivered tomorrow, so that will get fitted towards the end of the week. But I think I'm going to save that for my next video. And today's plan of action for myself is to try and get the carpets cleaned in this bedroom and also the spare room as well. It's been one of those things I've been needing to do for quite a few months now, and today the weather is beautiful, so I do need to take this opportunity to get them cleaned in between clients. I'm hoping it's not going to take me too long because there isn't that much space to have to go over. I'm not going to do the hallway and I'm not going to do the lounge because they don't really need doing just yet. It's just the bedrooms because these are the carpets that got fitted a lot earlier on during the renovation, and you can just tell there is just dirt ingrained into it and it's not as fluffy as it was. So I'm hoping with a bit of a clean it will fluffen up again and be a lot more fresh. And another thing I do want to do, which is probably going to be quite risky, is try and do the headboard as well on the bed and this bit at the end here. So underneath, I don't know whether you'll be able to see, underneath here, like this bit, sometimes I try and keep it covered over as much as possible because with the doggies it's not practical, but it is slightly dirty. So I'm going to see if I can spot clean those as well. And fingers crossed it works out well and the sun will dry everything off within a couple of hours. So that's my plan of action for in between clients. Also, Sam wants me to bake him a chocolate cake, which I know is really random, and on a hot day think of anything worse than having to use an oven, but I do really fancy a chocolate cake as well. So I think I'm going to try and find some time a little bit later on to do that. For anyone that may be interested, this is the carpet cleaner that I've got. If I can try and find it online, I will tag it down below. I did use it in our first house and thought it was brilliant, so I am going to use it again and let you know how I get on. I don't know if it's a good carpet cleaner. I have nothing to compare it to because this is the only one I've ever had. So fingers crossed it does exactly what I want it to. And yes, I am going to wear earmuffs, so please don't judge, but I can't stand the noise of these things. I'm honestly shocked. This is unbelievable. We don't even wear shoes on the carpets at all. As soon as we come through the front door, the shoes are off, but this is just the dirt that I've managed to pull up from most of the main bedroom. I've still got a little bit yet to go, and the spare bedroom as well. And I mean, I know we have got 2 dogs, which is probably where most of this dirt has come from, and obviously the dust from the renovation work, but to say we don't wear shoes on the carpet, this is pure filth. I've finally finished cleaning the bedroom carpets and the satisfaction I feel is unbelievable. You can see my footprints in the carpet, but I'm really hoping once this has dried it will have fluffed it up quite nicely. And again, with this bedroom, there is so much filthy water that has come out of the carpet, like it's unbelievable. And it's even taken up the dog fur as well that the Hoover hasn't been able to. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how much I've managed to take up. And this is what the main bedroom looks like as well. So again, all nicely fresh, clean carpets. And also, I do think that spraying the headboard wasn't a bad idea at all. There's one patch here, which I don't know why that is lighter, but I'm hoping over the next couple of hours this will dry quite nicely. It doesn't look like it stained it in any way, but I'll keep you updated with that. And then again, I've gone across this part here on the bed. So hopefully once this is dried out, this will also feel nice and fresh. And are you happy you got nice clean carpets? Yes? So you can roll around and make it all filthy again? I managed to find some time today to bake Sam's chocolate cake. I say Sam's, I will have a couple of slices myself, of course, but his requirement was lots of buttercream. So it is down here at the moment. I do need to put its lid on it and it just looks a bit of a mess, I'm not gonna lie, but he wanted a lot and that is what he's got. I did in fact bake him a birthday cake for his 30th birthday. I do him a chocolate cake every single year, and for the past couple of years I've tried out different recipes and I don't know why, but it's just turned out awfully. I'll try and insert a picture of the one that I did for him this year, and I mean it did look quite nice, but the sponge just wasn't that great, the buttercream just wasn't it. But I think I finally nailed it with this one. So even though it doesn't look that great, it's been made with lots of love and hopefully he'll be able to enjoy that when he gets back home from work. I've literally just had a phone call from Sam to say that it's not going to be long before he gets back home. He does sound really hot and bothered, so I think he'll be best pleased that he's got this chocolate cake to come home to. The weather today has been about 27 degrees, I think. Nice and sunny, which is brilliant if you're not working in it, but he's been outside all day, so I think he is just a little bit fed up now. Not so sure how he's going to get on with the lead work this evening, but hopefully it will cool down a little bit so that he's not getting too hot. Oscar here with me. Hopefully he'll settle down, but I've just been outside to try and give you an update on the roof situation, but everybody seems to be out in their gardens at the moment, so I will film that for you in a moment, hopefully when there's a bit less noise. If I have to do a voiceover then I will. But the roof is finally complete apart from the skylight, which has been delivered today. So hopefully later on Sam will be able to get that started. I am going to try and get him to film that for my next video because this evening I've got a few clients in the gym, so I'm not going to be able to film the progress of that, so fingers crossed he'll be able to take this from me and capture a couple of bits with regards to that. Also later on in the week we are going to fit the windows and doors, so that is something to look out for as well if you're interested in seeing us fit that over the weekend. I just had to stop there for a moment because there are so many different noises going on outside. The weather again today is absolutely beautiful, and as you can see Oscar's disappeared off again. Anytime he hears a noise that he doesn't like he has to go and bark and find out exactly what it is. I don't know if that's a cocker spaniel thing or what, but it is rather irritating. irritating. Moving on from that, cleaning the carpets yesterday was an absolute dream. I can't believe the amount of filth that came out of these carpets. It's unbelievable, but it feels so fresh now. So if you've got carpets on your to-do list to clean, then this is your reminder to get it done, because it feels so much better. And obviously with the weather being nicer at the moment, they have dried out quite nicely. So yeah, that's another thing ticked off my endless list of stuff to get done. Getting the roof done took a day or two more than anticipated, but Sam has never installed a rubber roof before, so it was his first time doing that, and it was a learning curve for us both. I tried to help him as much as I possibly could to try and get the end result that we've got outside now. So I will insert the clips here of where we've managed to get up to. Just to give you a quick overview of what the roof is currently looking like at the moment, this is what we have managed to get done over the past couple of days. So we have installed everything on the rubber roof. Sam has sealed round the joins on each corner around the skylight area, ready for that to be installed this evening. And also from the last clip that you will have just seen, which you probably are not going to be able to see, I can try and bend over so you can see outside. There we go. We have got the lead all placed in situ, so everything apart from obviously the skylight is pretty much watertight out here. And because Sam's never installed a roof like this before, he is very nitpicky and is not happy with a couple of things, but I think it looks brilliant nevertheless, and it'll be finished off just nicely once the skylight has been installed. If I can try and find the roof system that we used, I will tag that down below for anybody that may be interested. But yeah, it's so surreal to have got to this point now. Just a quick update from down here. It's so weird to finally have all of the timber covered over now, but Sam has finished installing the fascias and also the trim at the top there, which holds the rubber roof down. And then as you come round the front, he's installed all of obviously the soffit, which I showed you earlier on in the video, and all the fascia across the front here is finished, and again the trim has been installed, holding the rubber roof in place. Now Sam's just got to get all of the guttering installed across the front here. We are still yet to get our electrician back to sort out the spotlights, but it's not something that needs doing at this moment in time. And then this is what the other side looks like, so it's all complete. And the shed that you can see here is still looking the same as it did in my last video, which hopefully Sam is going to work on over the next couple of weeks. Since starting the roof when we got back from our holiday, I feel like time has absolutely flown, and I can't believe how much Sam has managed to get done within a short space of time. It's actually quite scary that now over the next few weeks, with the skylight, the windows and doors all being installed, it means that everything is pretty much watertight on the inside. Sam has got to finish the shed around the side of the house as well, so he's going to make that his priority once the extension is all watertight, so that he can get that done, get all of the tools moved out of the dining room and stored into the shed, so that we can then work on the inside again. I hope that you have enjoyed watching the progress of the roof. I look forward to sharing more on the extension with you next week.